thoughtful commentary.
I am taught to protect women and children and die for my country. These are the types of things I'm taught. Sure, I put my life on the line. Sure, I could have died that day or whatever, but these are the types of things that come along with being a man. At least I would have died with my honor.
Real news, real lives, and the juiciest conversations.
Noni. It's really juicy.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studios in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here are your award-winning hosts, Ben Jammin and Carrie Noni Juice.
Family Insurance. I am Ben Jammin. That is Carrie Noni Juice. And y'all know who we got on the ones and twos. DJ Brother Z. Holla at me.
What's up, y'all? Like Benjamin said, happy Wednesday, happy hump day, happy jamming with juice time. Okay, 12 to 1 is the time for y'all to tune into us, because where else would you be? I'm your girl, Noni Juice. I was keeping it juicy. That has been jamming, like he said. You already know what's going on. It's been a wild day so far.
It really has been. It really has been. I mean, even walking into the studio today, all right? So, I come into the studio, and I don't know if y'all know Truth Nation or the Juicy Jam is paying attention to what's going on each and every day on Jamming with Juice, but I like to set up my little studio set. I set up my little studio set, okay? And when I set it up, I like to put the little cousin sub, what's it called?
Bobblehead?
The cousin subs bobblehead. I like to put our trophy up. I like to make it a little fun, a little razzle-dazzly. But today, I actually broke the head off the cousin subs bobblehead, so now he just has legs hanging out now. So
He looks like an actual sub now.
I guess he does look like
Bro got him naked. He's exposed.
I imagine this is how SpongeBob's legs look.
Bro, did you see that they said SpongeBob was autistic? Bro, I can't even see you with this pink thing. Take this thing off, bro.
You don't like my pink,
I can't
bro?
see you.
Okay.
It's blocking your face
Let me see.
from me.
You can see me now, bro?
Yes.
All right.
But anyway, they said SpongeBob is autistic, y'all.
Do you believe it, though?
Yes.
Like, can you believe it?
Yes. I definitely believe he could have been something on some type of spectrum.
I heard he was gay.
I mean, they definitely had some sexual innuendos in the show. Right. But him being autistic, it makes so much sense. I don't know about autistic, but he definitely got some form of ADHD. And that's what I resonate with a little bit, because if y'all know me, I feel as though I might be ADHD.
Here we go.
Here we go. And my coworkers around me want me to just get diagnosed.
Bro, it was one coworker. It was one coworker.
No, all of y'all. Wait, one coworker.
It was one coworker who told you that you got mental illness, and you ran with it. You went down the rabbit hole.
No, I didn't run with it. I didn't run with it. I did my research. I pulled an Amanda Seals, and I was like, I'm gonna do my research on it. I'm gonna figure out what ADHD even is. And bro, when I tell you I felt seen, like I felt like the ADHD community was my community. And I mean, I'm not mad at it, like I don't want to claim it, because Jesus didn't put that on me, and so I'm gonna say I'm healed from ADHD or whatever. I don't know.
You need to go to a doctor,
Carrie. But they keep telling my coworkers, like, bro, you need to go to a doctor and tell them this is what you're feeling and all this other stuff. But I heard it's expensive, bro. And if I feel as though I am self-diagnosing myself with ADHD, because really all the doctor's gonna do is try to get you some medication and some pills, bro. Yeah, I don't need all of that. I am finding other ways to help me with the things that I deal with when it comes to like procrastination and like all the other stuff that comes with like ADHD. But I just thought that was very funny, because I love watching SpongeBob, and it was probably because I saw myself in him. And some stuff, like the fact that he be having a super short attention span, like I'd be like, bro, sometimes that be me. But it's kind of crazy to me, because I'm seeing more people even feel as though they might be somewhere on the spectrum when it comes to like ADHD or slightly autistic, especially when you get older. There are more adults that I've seen, at least on TikTok. They could be lying, because these are just random people, but
trying to get some views
on TikTok, on Instagram, saying like, yo, I was diagnosed with autism or ADHD in my elder years, my adult life, because it was harder for people to recognize it when I was younger, especially black women. Apparently they say black girls get underdiagnosed a lot, so a lot more people are coming out in their adult years saying that they're, you know, somewhere, you know, they got some things that they're trying to work through. So if I feel as though I feel seen by some of the memes of ADHD people on Instagram and some of the videos, and I'm like, man, that is so me, like, oh my gosh, and I'm finding ways to try to combat that and move forward from that, then that's just me. What I gotta go to the doctor for? I can see if I wanted the medication for it. I don't want the little pills or whatever, the focus pills and all that other stuff. There are other things that you can do.
There are definitely other things you can do. There are a lot of things as far as plants go that are medicinal and can help those. Weed can help, yes. Marijuana, cannabis can definitely help you.
That's not legal here, Benjamin.
You're right. You are right, but that is something that can help. So I wouldn't recommend trying to get inside of the state of Wisconsin. But
you could do CBD.
Sure, if that tickles your fancy.
Delta 9.
But all I'm going to say is, though, Carrie, you definitely need to go do your research and go see a doctor, man.
I agree.
I work with you every day, you know.
And what does that mean?
Hey, I see some things. Okay, I definitely see some things.
I see some things in you.
It's not about me. It's about you. Okay, it's about you.
It's about us. It's Jammin with you.
Ooh, I hate how you did that. But yeah, you know, you definitely need to go see somebody and talk to someone, because I don't know, Carrie, I worry about you sometimes, man. If you really believe that, you know, SpongeBob SquarePants, you know, is indicative of who you are today, I think there's some questions and concerns I have.
And it may be more than ADHD.
Yeah, I mean, maybe more than ADHD. You know, you might have some, you know, anxiety issues, or maybe you, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm not going to
everybody has anxiety issues. I'm not going to lie. And I didn't think I had anxiety, but then I found out I think I do have anxiety, but I have been finding ways around it. Honestly, a lot of people, I think, have some form of something. Like, if y'all have seen Inside Out 2, I saw it for the first time when it came out, and the movie pretty much is about our emotions inside of our head and how they control us. Yeah, and what goes on in our minds when we're going through something. Exactly. You got joy, disgust, and then they added on the new ones, which was envy, embarrassment, the sluggish one, I forgot his name, and then anxiety was one that they really put in the forefront. And if you haven't seen the movie, I don't want to give too much away, but I recommend everybody go see it, because you'll be able to really, they personified emotions, and that really made it more easy to understand. But what I gathered from the entire movie was the fact that, okay, we have all of these emotions, and each emotion is necessary in order for us to be who we are. So sometimes people don't want to feel sadness, or sometimes people don't want to feel depression, or sometimes people don't want to feel anxiety, but you need every single emotion at some point, because that is all part of the journey. Nobody is going to be happy 100% of the time. Nobody is going to feel joy 100% of their life, because that's just not what life is, you know? It's just an emotion. And so it's ebb and flows, you know? Like, sometimes you're going to feel sad, and you need to. There's a reason why you feel sad. You have to let that out. There's a reason why you might feel anxiety. You have to just be able to recognize it and understand that it's all just a moment. And that too will pass. So I definitely think everybody should go see Inside Out. Creation Muse is called Inside Out 2. It's a children's movie. However, it is not just for kids. All right. Adults 100% need to see this movie, Inside Out 2.
Yeah, you know, the one emotion that they didn't identify in this movie, Inside Out 1 and 2, is actually just being homesick. Like, you know, being homesick. Yeah, if you're homesick, right? Like, what do you call that?
That's not an emotion. That is called sadness.
I mean, it can become an action too, though, right? You know, you grow up, become an adult one day, and then decide to move back in with your parents. Right?
Which I'm okay with that. I am okay with people moving in with their parents at any age, honestly. Like, you can never be too old to move in with your parents, but that's my opinion.
I mean, but I guess we got to open that up to Truth Nation then, right? Because there's some parents out there listening right now who probably do got some grown-ass kids at their house right now. Don't do nothing. They don't take out the trash. They don't wash any dishes.
Enabling them. Dang, that is messed up, bro. That is messed up. Honestly, I would love to hear from some parents and how y'all feel about just your kids living with you. Like, do you kick them out at 18? Because that's crazy to me. Because 18, you are still a teenager. Anybody out there who is kicking their kids out at the age of 18 as soon as they graduate high school, you're part of the problem.
I mean, really, you got to ask, like, how old is too old to be living with your parents? You know, like you said, is 18 too old? Is 24 too old? Is 35 too old? Hell, it might be some elderly person right now staying with their elderly mother.
They both got a nurse.
Right? Seriously. 60 years old and you living with your mama who's 82. Is that wrong of you? Call in 833-212-1017.
Actually, you know what's crazy? I got a story on the other side about I didn't want to tell the story, but since we're on the topic, bro, since we're on the topic of people moving in with their parents and stuff like that, I do have a story, but I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say no names.
You're not gonna put nobody on blast. But this is a situation.
It's a real life situation, bro. So I'm gonna do my best on the other side, y'all, to give you guys this story that I had. Actually, it's very recently. It comes from this week. Something happened. I saw somebody in a grocery store, and we had a lovely conversation.
Hey, why you gotta say all that? You ain't supposed to say all that, Juice.
Why?
I saw you in the grocery store. I hope this person isn't listening. Maybe they're still shopping at the grocery store we were shopping at together.
Anyway, y'all, how old is too old to have your kids living with you? You know, are you kicking them out at 18? Can they be with you at 45 years old, still living in the basement, you know, doing what they do? I want to know, okay, how y'all feeling about y'all kids living with y'all? What age is the age you like? You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the out of here.
Maybe it's when they start having sex.
833-212-1017. We want to hear from you guys, Truth Nation, all the juicy jammers out there. But make sure you guys keep it locked here on the other side. I'm going to give you guys a story, and hopefully you guys can give me some answers. All right, it's Jammin' with Juice. Keep it locked.
Don't touch that dial. You are Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel. Check out Jammin' with Juice, where it's amazingly juicy.
You guys are the best thing rocking at 12 noon. I'll be waiting to listen to you guys. And you know what? You guys just bring so much energy to 12 o'clock. I don't even want to eat my lunch because I want to hear what Big Jammin' and Naughty Juice got to say.
Come get your drop of juice. Check out Jammin' with Juice daily on YouTube. All your favorite interviews and best moments live in one place.
I love your perspective, Sherwin.
Thank you.
You do a great job.
Appreciate
you do a great job. I downloaded the app so I can listen to you in the evening sometimes because you make a great difference in how you present things in many ways, politically, socially, financially. You do a great job.
Download the new 1017 The Truth app now. Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 The Truth.
It's Dr. Ken Harris, and you can watch me now live on YouTube every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m., and you can watch the best radio show in Wisconsin by going to 1017 The Truth on YouTube. Watch me explore the issues which are shaping our community while also having fun discussions, pop culture, current events, all kind of stuff going on right here on YouTube right now by subscribing to 1017 The Truth. Milwaukee Black Talk is now streaming live on YouTube.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place? You know, that spot that only you know about? And instead of what you came for, you found something a little different. What if instead of your private stash, you found a simple phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? What would you do? Would you stop and give it some thought? Would you make the call? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before those risks become real, before drugs turn your life upside down, before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use or prescription drug misuse, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/thereishelp.
it's one call, that's all, with Gruber Law Offices. And I love telling y'all about Gruber because of the results that he gets. I know for a fact that he is a trusted attorney at a trusted law firm where I know when I tell y'all to make one call, that's all, they will truly take care of the rest. If you or a loved one is ever injured in an accident, do not hesitate. Make that one call, that's all, because they are a law firm that is helping families who are seriously injured in accidents. They stand up for victims. They take the burden off your shoulder, and they focus on the legal so you can focus on healing. And what I really love about them, there's no fee, there's no cost whatsoever to call, consult, or retain them as a law firm, and you never pay a single penny, not a fee, until they win your case. So call this law firm today, Gruber Law Offices, at 414-276-6666. Call Gruber Law Offices at 414-276-6666 or visit them at gruber-law.com. It's one call, that's all, with Gruber Law Offices.
We Energies want you to keep this important safety message in mind. Before you start digging, planting, or landscaping on your property, call 811 to have underground utilities marked. Calling 811 at least 3 business days before you plan to dig will help you know what's below and can prevent a hazardous situation. Our representatives will mark the underground utilities on your property for free. So remember, stay safe and call before you dig.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
This is Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
It's so amazing. Hey. Yeah.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because their home policies help protect your dreams and come with peace of mind. Save up to 25% by bundling home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote from an agent at amfam.com. Products not available in every state. Discounts may not apply to all coverages on an auto or home policy. Discounts do not apply to life insurance policies. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating companies. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. And if you don't have a house where you can't get insurance, you might be living with your parents. And right now we are asking Truth Nation, how old is too old to be living with your parents? Okay, 833-212-1017. And I have a little quick story that I want to talk about because I was at a place, I'm not going to say the place that I was at, but I was at a place by myself doing what I do. It could have been a mall. It could have been a grocery store. It could have been a nail salon. But I was somewhere. Okay. And I saw somebody, or I heard somebody say, "Oh, I know that ain't who I think it is. I know it ain't who I think it is." And I turned around, and it was one of my friends.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Literally. They was like, "I know it ain't who I think it is." But it was a little bit more happy to see me. Not like, "Hey, I'm going to shoot you because you owe me some money." But
oh my God.
She saw me and we started talking and reminiscing because she was my friend, one of my friend's moms. And we were just talking about, you know, what we're up to. And I was saying like, yeah, I'm on the radio now. I got my own show and all this other stuff. And I was like, I actually just saw this person not too long ago at this event. And we were just chopping it up and all this other stuff. And the mom goes on to tell me like, man, that is so great that you are on the radio and all this other stuff. You need to talk to your friend. You need to talk to your friend because they just came and they with me now. But I want them to, you know, to do something. You know, I want them to find something that they enjoy that they can do and get up out the house, essentially. Pretty much is what they were saying. Is this person who I'm friends with moved with them and they're like, they got to get it together because they pushing 35.
Pushing 35?
They pushing 35. Damn. They pushing 35. They pushing 40 years old, staying at the crib. And see, it made me think back to like, dang, do parents really be wanting their kids out the house? Like, do they really want them gone? Like, at 18, is that really a thing that is on parents' mind is, oh my God, I can't wait to have a what is it called? An empty nest or something like that.
Really, they just can't wait to walk around the house naked. That's it. They want the kids to get out as soon as they possibly can. Throw them out there to the wolves.
That is not the main reason.
I think so. Like my sister's like 20 years older than I am. Wait, no, never mind. She's 12 years older than I am.
Where do you get 20 from?
But she had her child when she was 20. That's why I got that 20s. But she had her child when she was 20. And every year she would tell my niece that, I was going to put her name out there. She would tell my niece, oh, I can't wait. Can't wait till you 18. I can't wait till you grow so you get up out of my house. Get out of my house. Also, she could do what, she wanted to do as an adult. Thought it was very selfish.
But see, I don't get why some parents want to do that. Like, why do you want to kick your kids out, especially if they are not ready, if they are not prepared, if they still need your house in order to build themselves up? Like, that just never makes sense to me, because then you send them out there and now they're on their own. And what if they don't? They're going to be living check to check just because they need to afford an apartment or because they need to, survive out here. And I just don't think that that's fair.
It's true, Carrie, because, honestly, if you even look at the facts that's what's going on right now in today's economy, they talk about the millennial generation. And they talk about the millennial generation heavily because we're the ones who's supposed to be out here in the workforce making all the big checks, right? Making all the big bread. And the thing is, sure, we're making money. However, the economy has changed vastly over the past 30, 40 years. The monies that we would have been able to use back in the 70s, the salaries or whatever have you, we would have been okay with. The thing is, the salaries haven't increased whatsoever. So now you see a bunch of millennials.
But everything else is up.
Yeah, everything else is up. Bread is up. Hell, I just went over to Fresh Time the other day, and I saw there was some milk for like $8.
Whoa! What kind of milk was that?
Well, it's kind of healthy, but it hurt me. It hurt my feelings. Secondly, it's just like, okay, when you even look at the housing, right? Houses are now, which used to be, again, going back down to the 70s, used to be worth anywhere between $25,000 to $30,000. Them same houses have gone up in value, and a lot of them homes are worth way over $200,000 now. And you gotta come correct. So you don't even have enough money in today's economy to go out and buy your own home or be able to take care of yourself. So you find yourself moving back in with your parents. And I personally know a few associates of mine who have done that. Like, they have a whole family and everything. I'm like, bro, I'm moving back in with my dad, bro. I said, what?
Man, that's such a blessing, though. Like, it really can be a blessing to have parents who would even be willing to have you come back so you can get on your feet. Now, I think it's different when you a grown person and you just living on your mama couch and you ain't got no plans, you ain't got no motion, you don't have no dreams, you ain't got no goals, and you just sitting there watching TV and movies and going about your day every day, not doing nothing, and scrolling on Instagram. That's when it's like, bro, you need to go ahead, get out and get yourself a job. Okay, you need to go out here and make a better life for yourself, because I'm not about to have you just sitting in the house not doing nothing. You're doing nothing? No, absolutely not. But if you are trying to, just get on your feet, let's say you in school and you got to study and all this other stuff, 100% you can stay in the house. Right. But I don't think it's cool when you just sitting on your butt all day. What's that one commercial? You sitting at the crib, you watching TV, and your life's passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. Maybe I'll go to school next year, maybe next month. No, do it right now. You can do it after work, you can do it before work. Just do whatever you need to do to graduate. Like, you know what I'm saying?
College commercial.
Yeah, you sit, listen, life is passing you by.
Rolling the blunt.
Do something.
No, it is true. It's very true, Carrie, because, again, people have to take, advantage of their situation, especially when you got opportunities to succeed. But sometimes people don't see any opportunity for themselves to succeed, so they stay at home with their parents from 18 to 32. Yeah. And it's just like, man, on one end, I do see where there's beneficial, there's a benefactory element to it, to staying at your parents' house for longer than usual. However, I also do think that, in doing so, you stagnate yourself to some degree as well. Like, if you, are just in your mid-20s and you never decide to leave out of the crib, it's one of these things where it's just like, bro, so what is it going to be like, when are you going to develop your independence? Because when are you going to develop how you like your house to be? Are you still going to be banging females in your mom's house?
And you got to see, like, okay, I need to learn how to survive on my own. You know, I do need to, especially if I can see if you got a job and you just chilling there because you just want to chill there. It's like, okay, I don't understand why you doing that, but you do need to go out on your own at some point. You got to go out on your own at some point, and you have to learn how to make food for yourself. It's so many girls out here and young men out here who don't even know how to make eggs.
No, that's very true, and it's very sad, and cooking is a life skill. You need that.
You need that. 833-212-1017. How old is too old to be staying at your parents' crib? Yeah. We want to hear from y'all. We gonna head to the lines right now. We got Paula on the line. What is poppin', Juicy Jammer, Paula?
What am I, Juicy?
Hi. So I just recently turned 25.
Hey.
Yes.
I am at home, but I also work full time and I go to school. And, you know, I am very thankful and grateful that my mom, you know, allows me to do that. You know, she told me, you know, as long as you're being productive, you know, you can stay home and, you know, just to get myself started. You know, I've been, I have graduated, but I also did go back to school so I can, you know, get more money. So, you know, I'm at home and I think as long as you're being productive and you have goals, you know, like this is not a long-term thing. You know, I want to get myself, you know, stable, make enough money so I won't be living paycheck to paycheck. And of course, you know, then of course I want to move out. But I think as long as you're just not sitting there and just like, oh, I'm going to just live at home because it's easy, it's cheap, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you just get comfortable.
Right, exactly. So I just think it all depends on what plan you have. Like, do you have a plan or are you just being, you know, lazy?
Right.
So, yeah.
I appreciate that.
So Paula, do you think if you were someone who wasn't being productive, like how would your parents react to that? Do you think they would be kicking you out or would they still be trying to work with you to help you become productive?
I think it would be, you got to go. Because, I mean, from the jump, it was always, okay, what are you doing? What are you trying to do, you know? So it's definitely, I think if I didn't have a plan or goals, that it would be like, okay, what are you doing?
Right,
you know?
Right. Well, I appreciate you so much, Paula.
Yeah, thanks, Paula, for calling in. That was a good throw to conversation. I appreciate you. Is she gone? All right. Thanks, Paula, for calling in. Seriously, I think that young lady has a good head on her shoulders. All right. And obviously she has a good support group around her. Because personally, me, you know, I have children. I'm just a dog dad right now. But when I do have, I'm a dog daddy, and I don't plan to kick my dog out anytime soon. Okay. But
where the dog gonna go?
I mean, to
the wild?
Yeah, to the wild, to the woods. You know, and I'll actually prep my dog for that just in case it needs to happen. But that's neither here nor there.
I ain't gonna tell you the story he told me earlier today about what he let his dog do.
Hey, it's all, you know, it's all a part of growth and development. It's all a part of growth and development. But you know, again, if you're have a plan at the end of the day and you're going to be living with your parents, just make certain that, you know, you do have an end goal. I don't think you should stay there forever.
Yeah. And if you are a parent who has somebody in their home, like a kid in their home who's like not doing nothing, they not striving for nothing, they not like, they don't have any goals, they don't have a plan, you going to have some tough conversations with them to help them get on their feet and figure out what it is that they do need to want to do, so they can eventually be independent on their own. Because one thing you don't want to do is enable your kids where they in their late 20s and now they figuring out what the world really is like.
It's true.
Late in the game.
Like, they need to hurry up and get evicted first. You know what I'm saying? Like, face an eviction young, and then you'll figure out what life is.
Oh my goodness. We're going to head back to the lines. 833-212-1017.
Oh, snap.
What age is too old to be at your parents' crib? We got Al on the line. What is poppin', Juicy Jammer?
What's good, 69 God?
Well, I think it depends on the situation. If the mother or father is sick and the rest of the sisters and brothers is no good maggots and peasants, I can see it. Or if you got the parents who raise the kids not to be sugar, honey, iced tea, indefinite. But if you want your independence, I say be gone before you 25. Because what's going to happen is you're going to miss out on life, and them no good maggots who got the last name going to come through and be trying to go through there like scavengers and leeches and roaches when it's the funeral versus climbing into the casket. So it depends on the situation. And I just leave it at that. But I'll say 25. But if the sisters and brothers ain't nothing but some no good dead dog, then, you know, and you looking after your parents, I can see you being there for a while. But if they ain't raised to be sugar, honey, iced tea, they ain't going nowhere no farther than the alley in the corner store. So I say 25, get your life and get the hell out.
Dang, hey,
all right.
Al, you got siblings, bro? Because I'd hate to be your sibling right now, dog. Like, is this how you talk to your siblings?
Well, I just keep it honest and 100. I don't believe in turning the other cheek, and if the family does not help you, let them rot like a dead dog. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. All right.
If they there and they doing what they rot like a dookie turd in the toilet.
There you go. Thanks so much, Al.
Wow. Thank you, Al.
I do believe Al has turned some cheeks before, though.
I mean, of course.
69, God.
That's crazy,
God
though.
terminology.
But that is cool. 25, what is that? Isn't that age to be off of your parents' insurance?
I mean, truth be told, it's 26, and at 25, that is when your prefrontal lobe actually is developed. So it's like, hey, at that point, your brain ain't finna grow any longer. You know, you just gotta make better decisions. You're just gonna be who you are for the rest of your life after 25.
Well, we want to hear from you guys, Truth Nation, all the Juicy Jammers out there. What age is the age you need to be out of your parents' crib, okay? No more freeloading. What is that age? And if you are a parent, have you kicked your kids out before? Ooh. Why or why not? What did they do? What did they do to get kicked out of the crib? 833-212-1017. We're going to have more conversations on the other side, so keep it locked here, y'all. It's Jammin' with Juice.
Jammin' with Juice returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube.
At Community Life Skills Center and Counseling Services, they believe everyone deserves access to support, regardless of insurance status. Whether you're seeking guidance in spiritual matters, battling substance abuse, or overcoming trauma, they offer a safe space to heal. From family counseling to navigating grief, domestic violence to fostering healthy relationships, their diverse services cater to your needs. But they're more than just counselors. They're educators too. So reach out to them at 414-226-5604. Your breakthrough is just around the corner.
Epic Move Studio presents the MKE exclusive hair, beauty, wellness, and fashion show. Join Epic Moves on July 20th at the Milwaukee County Zoo starting at 6 p.m. Watch 3 hairstylist competitions, 2 barber battles, and a makeup artist showdown. Plus, catch Milwaukee's top boutiques and designers on the runway. Enjoy delicious food, adult drinks, music, and prizes. Get your tickets now on Eventbrite or at epicmoves414.com. Must be 18 or older to attend. The MKE exclusive hair, beauty, wellness, and fashion show. Don't want to miss it.
Attention, Milwaukee County. When it comes to stroke, every second counts. Remember to be fast. B-E-F-A-S-T.
B, balance. Are you having trouble with coordination or balance? E, eyes. Sudden blurred or double vision. Have you lost sight in one eye or both? F, face drooping. Is your smile lopsided or your face numb or drooping? A, arm weakness. Are you having difficulty reaching for things? Does your arm drift downward when placed in front of you? S, speech difficulty. Is it difficult to speak? Try saying, the sky is blue. Does that come out correctly? T, terrible headache. Are you having pain in your head? Experiencing more than one of these symptoms? Time to call 911.
Remember, recognizing these signs and acting fast can save a life. If you or someone you know experiences these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. This message is brought to you by the Milwaukee County Office of Emergency Management. Stay informed, stay safe.
Calling all big thinkers. The world's climate is changing. These aren't new facts, but it means we must think in new ways about how we can live, prosper, and provide energy for our world while protecting our planet. Engineers are answering the call to create cleaner, safer, reliable energy. Solar power, harnessing the power of the sun to light all corners of the globe. Wind power, channeling a simple breeze to bring electricity to our homes. Hydropower, using the natural flow of water to generate electricity. Nuclear power, engineering advanced reactors that are safer, more reliable, and produce zero carbon emissions. Engineers are leading the way and empowering the next generation. inspiration. Engineers answer the call. Brought to you by the National Academy of Engineering. Learn more at nae.edu.
This is Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to the Juicy Jammers riding the wave.
Behind every minority and woman-owned business is a dream, and sometimes growing that dream takes extra funding. The Associated Bank Community Uplift Loan Program is here to turn your business dreams into reality. Apply online and get up to $50,000 in as little as one business day. With competitive rates and more accessible credit score requirements, we're making it easier than ever to fuel your company's growth. Let us uplift your business with the support it deserves. Visit associatedbank.com/uplift to learn more. Subject to credit approval, member FDIC, equal housing lender. And right now we are talking about parents kicking out their kids or not kicking out their kids, and what is the age for you to not be living with your parents no more.
With your old ass.
833-212-1017. We are going to head to the lines first because she's been waiting so patiently. So Ashley, what is poppin', Juicy Jammer?
Hi guys. I just wanted to jump into this conversation because it was always interesting to me. I feel like it's a big difference based on culture. I lived in Madison for a little while, and I worked for a cleaning company. And one of the houses we cleaned for like this doctor, and it was a Indian family. And they had the grandmother living there. They had their grown kid. The daughter, she had a husband. They were living. The house was so big, and their perspective on it is group economics. It's not like you guys have to be on top of each other, but if you think about, if you put all of these small incomes together, especially in today's economy, we could really relieve some stress on our whole family economically if we just worked with each other. Even if you look in villages in different countries, you see them living amongst each other and nobody has a problem. I feel like it's big in the African American community. I say African American because I didn't want to say black. That's too general, but African American community.
You did just say black.
We're
though.
quick to 18. I did, but that's why I switched it to African American because in our culture, it's common for 18, like you getting kicked out the door. I do agree that you should get kicked out if you have no aspirations or you're not doing anything, but I don't see the problem if you have the resources and your offspring needs it and they're actually doing something. I don't see what the bad thing is to have them there, especially if they're helping, paying. I did. I've lived out of my parents. I've come back. And thank goodness I had that. I have a lot of friends who don't have that, and they're struggling, and they don't know what they're going to do and where they're going to go. And I thank God that I do have parents that have a safe haven for me when I need it. It's not a crutch because they taught me how to stand on my own. But look at the world right now, and look at how the system is going. It's hard out here.
You're right.
So if we can come together and work together, I feel like black people are the only ones that make our kids feel bad for staying at home.
Right.
Or not even their kids, even counterparts. You see how we like laughing at 25, 30, you at home. Like I feel like we're the only ones that really do that.
Right.
That's interesting.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ashley.
That was a good throw to conversation. Thank you.
No, for real, that is true. Like it might be a cultural thing because in some cultures you got the cousins in the house, the aunties, the grandmas, the grandpas, like everybody is living under one roof.
I mean, Hispanics don't care.
Why? Why they don't care, Ben?
You just listed you said the grandmas, the aunties, the cousins. I mean, look, I know. I'll give y'all a little inside scoop in Ben Jammin life, okay? This is how I know Mexicans know about group economics and know how to actually work together. All right, there was a Mexican family that lives across the hallway from me. All right, out of nowhere, little essay pop up. He pop up in my little hallway. All right, he's charging his phone. Okay, he's charging his phone in my hallway. I know this man don't know no English. He know only Spanish. After that, an ID pop up in my mailbox. All right, an ID, a fake ID pop up in my mailbox and social security card. Okay, so I realized that this man is illegal. I realized
how did it end up in your mailbox?
You know, I'm just assuming how they did it. They couldn't read which house is which house because they only know Spanish. This is just me.
What?
This is me and Jim's universe. I don't want to take people too far down the rabbit hole, but all I'm saying is that Hispanics are going to stick together, and even when they got an illegal coming, they're going to make room for them.
They got a plan.
They got a plan.
They got a plan. Maybe they said they're going to put it in your mailbox, and then they probably went a little too late and was like, okay, he actually saw it, but before I was going to get it.
I believe you. You know, that's probably what their logic was, Savannah.
Yeah.
And Truth Nation, if y'all don't know, we got Savannah in the building.
Whoa. What's up, y'all?
We have a 25-year-old here with us to tell us about her experience, because you was laying some gems on us and then you tried to scurry off, and we said, nah, bring your tail back up in here.
Yes.
And let's talk about it.
Yes, I've had my experiences, just kind of like Ashley. Like, if I need like a little haven or something, I got to come and have my little launch pad. I would say my family's home is my launch pad, but ain't nobody trying to get there. You know, we trying to sit up here and do better, and that's just for me specifically because I've gotten the taste of independence and I just can't stop. I'm addicted. Like, I don't know. So, but it is hard. I will give advice to those who are in the home.
Come on
Let me
now.
tell you something so that you can have a pleasurable stay there, because sometimes it can get hard, and sometimes you have to pay for your mental health when you leave, because that's really what you're doing. Because when you're at home, it's just too much. It's too much. You know what I mean? So my first and foremost and my primary advice to those who are living at home: crash out early.
Okay. And what do you mean by this crash out, Savannah?
When I say crash out,
what am I supposed to do?
I mean, go off. And this is to set the precedent. Take if you got to. Now, I don't want you to go too far because, again, you have to stay there, right? But just a little something you'll dang over the fire. I'll do it. I'll burn it. Try me if you want to.
No.
And if they try you, you might got to let it burn.
So some threats?
Yes, you have to.
Threaten your parents?
You have to, in a respectful
Are your
way.
parents white?
Absolutely not.
Oh my God!
See, it's a craft. It's a craft, and art. You can't just be blatantly out here doing
You're
it.
a Negro pig.
No. Hey, I love and respect my parents, but there are. Let me put that out there.
What was the threat?
The threat. Okay, it could be anything. Like, for example, like they just need to. It can be any threat, right? But it's just the message.
I'm flabbergasted that you over here threatening your black mama.
I will shoot you. I will shoot you. I'm just kidding.
I love my mom dearly. I wouldn't do that.
She must be on the mic this Friday.
She is, but she knows though. The thing about I'm an only child too, so that means I'm not really. I'm an only child.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so I can get away with a little bit more things. But the thing about it is, I'm the only child. Who else you gonna do it for? So yes, I'm gonna crash out because who else are you gonna do it for? So it could be any type of threat. It could be any type of.
See, that's that Gen Z.
I'm just saying.
You got the white kids out here turning this up right now.
No, I'm telling y'all.
Tell them, Savannah.
I'm trying to tell. I always tell my mom, "F you, mom."
Shut up, mom. No, don't tell your mom. Shut up. I wouldn't even do nothing like that, but I have to just let her know, like, listen, I'll take it there. I'll take it there.
Yeah, the one dress you live, I'm burning that too.
But here's the results, Ben.
If you don't give me what I want,
here's the results of this.
Better vote Donald Trump.
We got a great relationship now. She knows. She knows. Okay, let me not say this is Savannah because have your parents walk on eggshells sometimes, because sometimes you give somebody an inch, they take them out, and you know your parent will take them out.
I ain't gonna lie. Savannah is hitting it. Savannah is hitting it because sometimes.
I know you feeling this conversation.
Carrie.
I feel it. No, I get it because, and it might be your only child. It might be your only child.
I think
thing.
it is.
But no, actually, it's not. I know some people who feel this too, and they're not an only child. But it's like sometimes your parents might try to guilt trip you into certain things, or they might try to hold certain things over your head, and it's like you can't do that. I'm grown.
Or affect your mental health, like things that they say or do. They still think you 10.
Yeah,
I'm not 10 anymore. We can't come to a conclusion, a coherent conclusion, without you talking to me like I'm 10 years old.
Right?
Let's not do that.
And you threaten them.
I'll take your car and drive it around to the lake, and I'll come back. That's my craziest one.
Wow,
that's my craziest one. Yeah, I know. But I'm an only child though, so I got away. And I knew in the back of my head, I'm like, I know I'm getting. I'm so scared right now. I'm gonna do it. Oh. So yes, I've done that one.
You like your car, Mom?
You like the adrenaline?
Yes, but I was also 19, or not 19. I was like 21, 22 coming out of college. Like, didn't know no better. But I just was trying to get my point across, basically, in a respectful manner.
But you gotta have those tough conversations.
Yes.
You gotta show
And have
them that
those
you
moments.
mean business.
Yes, that you can
because
take it
they
there.
are gonna continuously think like, oh, I could
Yes.
just do whatever, say whatever, act however, and you gotta create those boundaries.
Yeah, it's all about boundaries. Really.
It is boundaries.
Yes, and you don't want them to curate a toxic lifestyle for you. I don't want that. You can do that for yourself, and when I leave, you can make it as toxic as you want.
do
But
that
right
with somebody
now,
else.
yeah, but right now we're gonna be peaceful, and you're gonna leave me alone. Thank you. And
No, I
I'm not paying rent either. I'm not helping. No, because you brought me here. I didn't ask to be here. It's the truth. I didn't ask.
Damn.
If you need the help, I got you. But to force me to have to pay rent,
I got a question. I got a question.
I'm just saying.
Did you help out with any chores? Did you mow the grass?
Mow the grass? That's men's work. Absolutely not.
Did you wash the dishes?
And there's a man in the home. He better go do that.
Did you wash dishes? Did you?
Sometimes I cook. Sometimes I did. But that's only child work right there, though. So that's another thing. Maybe like siblings, you might actually have to help because that's what you're innate to do. But as an only child, I know how to do those things, but I
we
appreciate
got
my
off
mom for
good.
doing
I ain't gonna lie. My mama did a lot for me too.
Yes, and I appreciate it. I want to do it for my kids.
My mom was washing my clothes for a minute,
fixing my lunches,
fixing my food.
Yeah,
see, that's no problem now.
My mom. Shout out to my mom. I know she listens.
Yes,
she
I
would
love my
bring me.
mom.
She would bring me my plate of food sometimes.
To this day, my mom makes doctor's appointments for me just because I'm the only child. Who else is she going to do it for?
How are you an adult?
She would wash the dishes. She would do a lot of stuff.
See, that's the thing. I know how to do these things. I've watched you for years do it. I know how to do it. I've been in my own apartment or been in dorms. I know how to do it.
And see, Truth Nation and all the Juicy Jammers, these are going to be the wives of tomorrow. Somebody finna marry these two.
Yes, and they're going to love it. And they're going to love it here.
Do you know how to cook though?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, so you know how to cook.
Ain't nothing to follow the recipe.
I don't really know how to cook that well. I be trying, but my dad always used to say, "Oh, you gonna be a microwave wife."
Well, somebody's gonna love you. Somebody's gonna love you. And I want my men to know how to cook, like for real, for real. They can go ahead and do all the stuff. Go to the grill.
Go to
the grill. Ben is out of it.
I'm just saying. I was flabbergasted by the point you said I'm threatening her. Oh my god!
But not in a way that you think.
So Savannah been on these microphones for 30 seconds.
Not threatening her life.
No,
not threatening her
not
life.
in that way.
No, y'all know what I'm saying. Just threaten them like a white kid would. That's all.
No, because I respect my mom and I don't play about my mom. My mom does a lot for me. I appreciate her. But you have to, like you said, have boundaries. All right, mom? Because then she thinks, oh, I've done all this stuff for you. I can talk to you.
Yeah.
Whoa, you brought me here. You got to.
You the child. I'm the parent.
I know that. I know that. And that's why you're making my doctor's appointment. Thank you.
See, all I'm saying is your problem is you ain't never been evicted before.
I don't plan on the child.
But with that being said, Truth Nation, the Wisconsin State Fair starts August 1st and runs until August 11th. And the award-winning 1017, The Truth, has the hookup for you. All right? Now is your chance to win a 4-pack of State Fair tickets on Jammin' with Juice. All right? Call right now, 833-212-1017, and be caller number... Say it.
3.
Be caller number 3 right now to win a free 4-pack of State Fair tickets. Call right now at 833-212-1017 and be caller number
3.
Right now is your chance to win a 4-pack of some Wisconsin State Fair tickets. Call now.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
Truth Nation, join me and my Truth teammates for my Beyond the Mic Happy Hour Mixer Series this Friday, July 26th from 4 until 7 p.m. at Mo Bay Cafe, located at 1022 South 1st Street in Milwaukee. This will be an exciting night as we're going to give away Chula Vista Resort Stays, and Dr. Ken will be broadcasting his show live from 4 until 6. And get this, everyone who attends will receive a free ticket to the Wisconsin State Fair. So mark your calendars for this Friday, July 26th from 4 until 7 p.m. at Mo Bay Cafe.
What if one day you went to your secret hiding place? You know, that spot that only you know about? And instead of what you came for, you found something a little different. What if instead of your private stash, you found a simple phone number, 1-800-662-HELP? What would you do? Would you stop and give it some thought? Would you make the call? The truth is, all drug use comes with risk. Before those risks become real, before drugs turn your life upside down, Before drugs take their toll on you and your family, know that there is help. You can quit. If you or someone you love is struggling with drug use or prescription drug misuse, call 1-800-662-HELP for 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, or go to samhsa.gov/thereishelp.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as 1 business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
Congratulations to our winner of the Wisconsin State Fair tickets, Felix, on winning today's Wisconsin State Fair ticket giveaway on Jammin' with Juice. Be sure to tune in all week long with Jammin' with Juice, as we will be giving away another free 4-pack of tickets to Wisconsin State Fair.
Yeah, and oh yeah, that was part of it too.
Something like that.
Okay, something like that. Welcome back, you guys. We are about to wrap up the show with a bow on this segment. But Benjamin has been asking everybody about being evicted. Have you been evicted, Benjamin? Because you keep asking people.
Why are you gonna put me on Front Street?
Because you putting everybody else on Front Street.
Am I?
Yeah.
Nobody even said they got evicted. I'm just saying.
But you asked the question.
I think it's a
so
life
I'm
lesson.
asking the question with the 2 minutes that we have left. Have you been evicted, Benjamin? What age did you move out of your mama's house?
Okay, so I moved out of my mama's house because you know what? Really, ultimately, I was partying in my mama's house. I was doing a bunch of disrespectful things that I shouldn't have been doing in my mama's house. Okay, I did some things only Benjamin would do, and I'll let your imagination go with that. But with that being said, yeah, I moved out of my mom's house when I was about 19 years old. When I was 19,
and how did that go?
It was amazing. It was amazingly juicy. Okay, however, I mismanaged my funds. Mismanaged my funds. Didn't pay bills I was supposed to pay. I was really too busy.
You would get the bills, be like, "What's this?"
hey, you know what? Be honest with y'all, for real. Y'all in here, Truth Nation, all Juicy Jammers. You know what, man? I was dipping into that pudding pop a little bit too much. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You know what I'm talking about? I was dipping my carrot into the ranch a little bit too much. You know what I'm talking about?
When you was with the snow bunnies?
I was really just lost. I was lost in a whole bunch of women at the time. So I just stopped paying my bills. And when that happened, I was like, dang, for 3 months I ain't paid rent.
You was going that hard?
I was going that hard.
How does that make you forget you gotta pay bills where you live?
On the door saying you gotta pay. Yeah, and I didn't realize what was going on.
Bro, he got eviction notice on his door, still bringing women in. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't look at that.
My UPS mail. Yeah, I gotta go pick it up.
Don't look at that. I got it figured out.
Yeah. So I moved back with my mom at the age of 21. Lived with her for like another 3 years. Kicked it. Did what I needed to do, and then I got out.
So you were evicted.
Yeah, I got evicted.
From the very first apartment.
It actually took me a minute to get it off my record too. Yeah, man. I ended up making a deal, striking a deal with the people I did it with or whatever, and they took it from an eviction to like just unpaid late fee.
But see, that's what can happen when you move out your parents' house too early.
Yeah,
you moving out your parents' house too early.
Evicted,
our parents be kicking us out. My mama didn't kick me out. She still would love for me to live with her. And shout out to her for that. But it's just like, man, you don't be doing all that, y'all. Yeah. Let your kids stay there, get on their feet, and do what they got to do.
Yeah,
earn this money.
Yeah, and if you did kick them out and they broke, they get good for nothing, don't got no job, just sit on the couch and smoke weed all day, got the munchies, eating cousin subs all day, not doing nothing with their life, they can call in right now, Truth Nation, and they will have a chance to win.
One call, that's all.
Our Gruber 5K giveaway. Yes, they can be entry today for the Gruber 5K giveaway. Call right now at 833-212-1017 and be caller number
4.
Be caller number 4 right now, and you will be entered in to win $5,000.
All right.
From 1017 The Truth.
Thank you, everybody, for tapping in and jamming with Juice today. We see y'all on the chat. Y'all were cracking me up. We can't wait to do it again tomorrow. I'm your girl, No Juice. Always keep it juicy. That has been Jammin. Shout out to Savannah in the building.
Hey, actually, your girl Savinci. I got a name too.
Hey, Savinci.
1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising for 3 months to 5 Black businesses. To sign up for your business's chance to win $6,000 of commercial campaign